positive toxicity. I've recently discovered that this is a real thing, and we're going to explore why. First off, I just want to point out that I got a mantis in a new import nitro crate, so that was very, very nice. But anyway, if we go into my extras and we go into my replays, when the easy is dropped, here we go. I was playing a solo duel match, as you can see, and we'll explore what happened. We'll explore. I'll go through a step by step of what actually happened during this match. So, I was playing against this guy. I wish I'd have shadow played it because he put some salty stuff in the chat. This guy here, Hellcase. They seem to pop up all over the place, and they're always the most toxic people. Yeah, I'm looking at you and your little fucking shitty breakout. So, he drops the EZ before the match has even started. He GG EZs me before the match starts. So, of course, this gets me a little triggered. A little bit shook nasty. And I've been watching some RLCS Grand Champ players on YouTube, and one of them discussed positive toxicity. Something that I've realised is a thing for a while now, because if I start getting toxic towards another team, then they will come back and whoop my ass for it. And this is the first time I experienced it full on. So we'll just watch. So straight off the bat, here we go. Bad kick. It went straight off to the side. I thought I could nab a goal, and then it lands directly on his car, and that's straight in. So, oh, he dribbled with it a bit. Did I not make the save? Ah, wow. Yeah, he hit it high. Fair enough. Good goal, because he didn't do what I expected him to do. So, if we just start skipping through a little bit, we had another. I had another attempt to score, and I could see that he was good at balling people. So, I tried to ball him back, which is difficult to do, because if you get balled in Rocket League, that's it, you're done. Especially in solo duel, because there's nobody back. But he tries to ball me there. I think he was trying to hit it high, but I make the save. It ended up in his half now, so I was like, right, he's going to snipe that, and then he didn't. But then he was close to the ball, so I didn't want to rush this. But at this point, this guy is saying, dude, why don't you come for the ball? You're not playing offensively. You're being way too passive. So I'm sat here thinking, but yeah, if I go for the ball, you're gonna ball me anyway because you seem to be good at it. So I wasn't gonna risk taking the goal. I was gonna hope that he messed up the ball and I could get a save. So we're sat here for a long time, and he even puts wow in chat because none of us are going for the ball. He's waiting for me to come so he can ball me. I don't want to go because I know he's gonna ball me. And that is exactly what happens. Although he did nearly save that himself, I would like to point that out. Okay, so here, I make a save. He's coming to ball me again, and I decide, right, I'm going to take his advice. Maybe I am playing too passively, especially against this guy. So I just push him. It goes well. I get the ball off him. He's left for dead, and I make the goal. So that gives me a bit of hope. Maybe I should start playing it this way against this guy. What happened here is he got the ball, so I went back, and I've started playing passive again because I know he's gonna do that. That I should have had. I didn't pre-jump that. I knew he was gonna hit it high, but in my brain I was like, nope, I can't jump, otherwise he's gonna fake the fuck out of me. So again, it's about the way I'm playing at this point. Okay, so this kickoff went quite well, but unfortunately he got the ball and then screened the hell out of my centre. So, of course, that's straight in the net. So, I'm 4-1 down after about 5 minutes of being 1 goal down. Which is making me a little bit more shook nasty. Because I want to prove him wrong, because he GG'd me at the start of the match. And I'm getting salty about the fact that he is now beating me. But I kind of knew that would be the case anyway, because only someone who's incredibly cocky would do that. So you've got to have some confidence in yourself to win, to GG's easy someone at the start of the game. So as I go for this kickoff, I land very nicely, get it past him, and I just dribble it into the net a little bit. Because I've learned that in solo you have to delay your kick a little bit in order to get that nice recovery, and then you can snipe on their net. this is the point where it all comes back. Because this guy is now getting really salty, saying, dude, you shit, you need to be going for the ball, stop letting me score easy goals. So I'm getting really really shook, and I'm getting genuinely mad. So I start just playing offensive, and I just attack every chance I get. I'm just heading for the ball, because if I lose this a 50-50, well, tough shit. But there's also that chance that he's gonna lose, which is what I just needed to take that chance at this point. I also said to this guy that why is he being toxic? Because he was like he was trying to get me shook, and it was working. But he was being toxic. So I was like, dude, why are you toxic? Just play the game for fun. He was like, I do play the game for fun. And I was like, yeah, you play the game to annoy people. And he just put XD in the chat. So this is where it all comes back, because now I'm really shook, and this is where the positive toxicity kicks in. So we wind up for the kick. He hits it onto my car. It doesn't go too well, but then he leaves the ball. So I'm like, okay, well, he's left the ball now. I've got to try and take this opportunity. I get another centre, lands right on his car. But unfortunately, he puts it off. So, that to say he GG'd me, I expected him to make that. But that was the toxicity kicking in. Let's just go back a few frames. Here we go. That was the toxicity kicking in right there. Let's wait for it. He was starting to get on my nerves, so I blew the guy up. This, I just forced it through. This was back when I was playing Dominus, so that was a bit of Dominus bullshit for you there. But I'm not going to complain, because it still worked out. So I'm thinking, oh, I can do this. This is still possible. Here, he should have tried to make the cut there, I think, but he didn't rush the ball. So I rushed the ball. And I also get it past him. At which point he misses the clear. I've got a nice easy goal there. And he puts it in for me. Because I missed the cut. But I was hoping that it would freak him out that I missed. And it looked like it did. So that's where it all worked. So from this guy saying GG easy at the start, I was losing dramatically. I was like 3 goals down. I get this 3-goal comeback on. And then there's a minute left. So now I'm thinking, right, some of those were a bit lucky. Now what I've got to do is I've got to hold him off for a minute. So that's exactly what I do. Every chance he takes, I just try and hold him off. And then we're back at this. We're back at sitting still, waiting for somebody to go for the ball. At that point, I thought, no, it's over. But it bounced off the wall. So he can't make a centre out of that. And even if he did, I don't think he'd be able to recover from an aerial centre. So I make that shot. I think, oh, that's it. I've done it. I've actually just won. I thought I was trying to play for overtime, and I actually just ended up winning. I'm taking it back a few frames here, because this is the point where he should have gone back. He might have been able to land that, but he should have gone back. Because I rushed this ball, and I sniped it clean off him. And at this point, I'm thinking, there's 22 seconds left. Maybe I can just hit it up in his half. He'll panic. He won't be able to get it back. And I'll play for some overtime. But the only way I'm going to beat him to that ball, because he's starting to go hyperspeed there. I'm thinking, right, I'm going up for this aerial. So I jump. It's not a high aerial. It's quite low, actually. But it's just enough to tip it over him. So now we're here. And I'm thinking, oh, is this going in? Because my camera's all skew whiff at this point. So I see it, it bounces, and I land. I land the double hit from an aerial. I recovered so well. It was a bit of luck, but I recovered. And here's that point of contact that won me the game. So here we go. It bounces in, off the crossbar, and that's it. Game over. Game over. I've just won against the guy who made me toxic, who was positively toxic towards me. So there's a lesson for you. If you're ever playing Rocket League, don't be toxic, because it only causes them to win. And at the point where that guy was sat still on the final kickoff, he GG'd me and said that he underestimated me. So you know what I did? After being so shook, so goddamn triggered, that he easied me, I easied him back. And it was the best feeling I've ever goddamn had. So there you go. Positive toxicity is a real thing. And we're left on 3 seconds because this is where the guy forfeited. So there you go. Positive toxicity will win you a game of Rocket League. So the story of today, kids, don't be toxic. Let people be toxic towards you.